We are live. Four, three, two, one. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, everyone. This is Captain MKG here. Thank you so much for joining me for our usual weekday morning live stream here. We're going to start off this morning with a little Satisfactory, and then when LDG comes around, we will jump right into Civilization 6. So that is the game plan for this morning. Let me go ahead and get Satisfactory turned on. Game in that. Make sure I have that ready. Second monitor is able. So let's go ahead. Nope, wrong one. Present. Come on. Share screen. There we go. Satisfactory. We're not going to do too much in here. We're just going to briefly jog around, show you what's going on. There has been a new update released to the experimental branch, but we're just sticking with the normal base branch. You know, just the normal. We're not doing the experimental, just whatever has been officially released. That's right, I forgot. So, Dune Buggy. Last night, I was out and about down here, just putting out some new drillers. Not drills, drillers. I'm going to go up to the top here and show you something really quickly. So, one of the new things we have is the radio tower that's over there in the left-hand corner. Going over there real quick-ish. Oops. Don't worry. It'll figure itself out. There you go. Well, I do like having factory floors now. I am addicted to having the floors. Okay. Other new thing. We no longer have the regular jetpack, but we now have hover pack. Come on. There we go. So as long as I'm connected or nearby one of the power poles, it'll keep power going to the hover pack. And obviously we can shift forward. We're still working through our space elevator phase 4. Can't wait to see what they're coming out in the next update here. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky to get used to, but it works. So let's see here. Anything else new? We have been developing a few new manufacturers over there. Develop some higher end parts. So that way we can mostly just sell them and get coupons for them later on. Excuse me a second. Now, the nice thing is with the radio tower, if I hit the app function, I can see the resources within the radar tower. I can see which ones I have actually mined and which ones have yet to be mined. And so this is pretty nifty to have this here. I might have to put a couple more around here. So just so I can see all the resources, but the radio tower was definitely something I've been waiting for. So slowly expanding out the little area here. I'm thinking of putting in a bunch of batteries. Oh shit, there we go. See if we can get in here. Raise it on up. Oh, uh-oh. Not good. Okay. We'll get it next time. So let us do our brief tour in the 2 technology. Tenacious D. Damn it. All right. So in terms of our MAM research, we're almost done. We have 3 more spots to do, but man, is it going to take some significant resources to be developed. This is the one I really want to go for, the geothermal generator, mostly so I can actually, have energy being generated. That was weird. I heard something. Anywho. Oh, just more geese. Geese flying south. They're coming for you, LDG. The geese are coming for you, buddy. So let's see here. Sorry, dropped something here. All right, so aside from that, let's see. Research-wise, we don't have much left in the way of tier work left, or sorry, milestones. We have pretty much the one we're working on right now, and then the final one, which, good God, is it going to take forever to get there? But it will be nice to actually get particle accelerator. Power usage is extremely high. Well, that's good to know. Copper powder. Hey, 47 Yorktown. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you from the Rockies. We're not snowy yet, but we're definitely in the chill. We are just hanging out right now. I'm going to go through a little bit of a tube tour and show what's been done so far. I don't think anything's been done over there. No, nothing's been done over in the spare iron field. But I am going to go over to the oil field and show you what we've been working on over there. Excuse me. All right. And Tenacious D mentioned hypertube technology. They never thought it would be like this. Tube technology. Oh, not enough coffee yet. Not enough. The other thing that's nice, that's weird about this game is that, ooh, nice. Okay, so it charges as I'm going along. Good morning, Captain Fandom Nerd. Hope you are well. Glad to see you alive. Hope you have your coffee ready. I know I do. Of course, we can't forget. Oh, Cody guy. Hail, how are you? Of course, I can't forget the special flower that keeps us occupied. I finally cleaned out the water. So we'll have a clean rip here in a little bit. Oh, here comes my transport. Go, my little tractor. Deliver me my goods. Yes, computer, I know. It's a pain in the ass. It's very graphic card intensive, this game. So sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I can hear the machine just whirring, just go whirr. Okay, next tube technology. Surveying the land. Spare battery. More drills. Yes, look at all these advanced resources right here. Yes, fuel, plastic, rubber, silica, aluminum. All right, no more tube technology for right now. Ed, welcome. New fuel factory up here. So, with the recent discovery of 2 deposits of pure oil up here, I've gone ahead. Why aren't you extracting? Why is the fuel? Oh, wait, no, you are extracting. It is. Oh, it's full. Never mind. So the crude oil is going in. No, I'm just checking on the chat. Crude fuel goes in, fuel comes out, along with this 3 pollen reservoir. Now, the pollen resin, we're sending off into a singular field here, which we'll get to in a second. But the raw fuel is going into the fuel generator and pumping out a shit ton of power. We're barely consuming half of what we're producing. Best part is we have a couple dozen batteries around, or half a dozen batteries just lying around here to call it. There we go. 3 batteries to keep us fully charged during the day. Now, this is bauxite. We found the deposit not too far away. And unfortunately, there's a very long line, which is what this tube is for, which we'll probably do a quick little visit and then we'll come back. Anyways, bauxite is transferred down here into the refineries, along with a few other things. So, bauxite, where is it? Bauxite gets sent down into this refinery right here. And I also forgot about that refinery. I still have another one here to work with, but I have to kill those things first. So bauxite comes in along with some pure water. You get silica and alumina solution. And the alumina solution gets exported out. No, sorry. The silica gets exported out. Actual alumina solution gets sent back to the refinery with coal to make our aluminum scrap. And the aluminum scrap is also then exported out. So pretty standard, pretty straightforward. That is the one big thing. We just have a whole bunch of new power. Now we're just going to do another hypertube. Yes, just like space engineers, these things defy the laws of physics when it comes to building. Oh, also, I forgot to mention all that extra pollen resin, that's just going to recycling. I was able to make another recycling facility over here, so I was able to take it out and just put it to use. So I get some more tickets to get the properties, the components that I actually need. Can't believe how long it took me to put this damn thing together. How long we still have to go. So another thing, let's see here. Just sort this real fast. Nothing to sort left. So we also have, what else is there? Not sure. We'll find out here. I just remember doing this. Thank God you all didn't have to watch me do this, because this was a very long and arduous process. There we go. Get the coffee going. Good God, I forgot how long it takes to get out here. But this is all necessary for that way we can produce aluminum to produce the rest of the parts we need. I don't think there's any more. Oh, excuse me. I don't think there's any more conveyor belt upgrades after 5, so that's the last one. Okay. And here, of course, we're extracting. And if I remember right, I did put Structor over there. So, yeah, that is the gist of what has been going on around here. Of course, the huge conveyor straight up just to get the bauxite up there. So we still have some upgrading to do. We still have plenty of work that I need to get done. I just need to figure out the best way to get things organized next. And there's one surefire way to make sure I can get in the right mindset for that. Cheers, everyone. Son of a bitch. Ooh, tasty. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me. Give me a second here. Sorry. Ooh. Not bad. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Back at her again. As you can see here, we have a bit of a stopgap issue. That's right. Here we go. Oh, man. Hang on a second. 1 second. Sorry about that. All right. So resources get loaded up into here. They get offloaded out. Vector. I need a better way to organize this shit. I wonder. Let's see here. Now it's the equipment workshop. Hang on. Let me check something out real fast. Production, craft. Get that going. Okay, so the one thing I'm missing a lot of is heavy modular frames. Or to do that, I need more frames. A whole bunch of other things. So iron and coal, iron and coal. Modular frames are made from those. The reinforced plates. So iron and coal. I could really ramp up my manufacturing out here and actually get something done. Thank you, Craft Bench. Now, the one thing I haven't gotten to yet is really just completely destroying this thing and starting everything from square one. I don't want to do that. That's why I went out mining earlier. I'm not mining. That's why I went out surveying and put some additional mines out. Well, miners. At least the MK1 versions. I could upgrade them all to MK2 and really pump up production. And also get the rest of those damn power slugs everywhere so that way I can actually improve the efficiency here. Excuse me. So, yep, that is what we're doing in Satisfactory here. Excuse me. Damn. Oh, there he goes again. I just need to figure out a way to get a constant fuel supply into that tractor and just keep it going. Unfortunately, I think I'm getting more supplies than I know what to do with. So I need to figure out what to do with all these excess materials. And I can't just recycle them all the time. I actually have to do something with them. Oh, hey, MB. This game is called Satisfactory, where you're basically just a fix-it engineer on an alien planet, and you're trying to essentially make the most efficient manufacturing that you can. It's really quite an addicting game in the beginning. Is not that a good thing to have more than you need? It is. The problem is not knowing what to do with everything. So, and plus, I'm still learning this game. So, for me, it just took me a while to figure out some of the nuances of what to do in here. Okay, screws. Oh shit! Fuck. Seriously? God damn it. Leave that there. Let me get back to this. Sorry, I couldn't see the chat there. You're gonna have to give me some links to the games. Some of these games are fun. Oh yeah, will do. Gotta clear some of this crap out of here right now. Is that all of it? God damn it. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Basically, what I was happening to do was, what I had to do was I had to basically re-put together things because the wrong material was coming up. So it's that. Okay. Now that problem is solved. Of course he would. I mean, Elon's not 100% sure on what he's doing, I feel like. So we learned the lesson the hard way that, oh, you're stuck with aluminum and plastic. Where's the plastic belt? The plastic belt's over there. Ahead. Logistics. Put in a, no, not a merger, sorry. Q, smart splitter. Okay. Left output will set to rubber. No, not rubber, plastic, Jesus. The plastic is on the way. There you go. Okay. Now then. What's in here? Steel case beams, nothing there. Okay, let's do. Hey, I mean, that's what we have to do. We're going to evolve into Earth plus plastic. That's why we're here. Problem solved, everybody. We know why we're here now. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Ooh, okay. Snow's coming in. I can see it. Okay. 8. Let's see here. Now we'll configure this thing to send out the center. We'll do the aluminum scrap. And yeah, I miss him too. Oh, man. Part of me misses him, but at the same time, part of me is like, thank God he's not here to see what's going on. Okay. And finally, finishing touch. Oh my God, I cannot stand that. There you go. Faster. Speed. Speed is essential. All right, so we got the aluminum going out. Let's see here. Aluminum going out. If I put rubber in, rubber. Okay, now there I can put a merge block. Oh yeah, he would absolutely destroy everybody. It would be glorious. Okay. Come on. Oh, whatever. Okay. What the? No, I didn't want to. Damn it. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Merger. Merger. Murder. Okay. Let's see. Where did it go? Of course, it's so fucking small. Oh, come on. Plastic. No. Oh, there it is. I was like, what the hell? There we go. Uh, These went on. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm done. At least I have something to show. Last one. What is this? Silica. Hmm. Hmm. Trying to think how to recycle this. Smart splitter. Yes. Eight rails can go in. Another smart splitter right here. There we go. Okay. All right. This one can be any undefined. This is the silica. Okay. I agree, Envy. We're also gonna have a fun conversation tomorrow morning. I'll send you the risk link too. So that's the right output. Silica. And we'll send the left output as the rubber. Um, of course. This is why I have materials. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now the manufacturing is going. I don't know. I sent him the chat link. Let me put the chat link in the let me put the StreamYards link in the chat. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Hey,
Yeah,
Andy.
yeah, I'm really glad you have a regular stream time, man. It gives me something to look forward to.
Well, and I think along with that, and just trying to do regular recordings, just trying to keep up a regular schedule. That way, you know, like even next week, I'm going to try and do something, even
I
though I'm going
get,
to be in Vegas.
ooh, oh man, dude, I've been to Vegas twice.
Mhm.
I need to go back because I haven't got to do what I wanted to do in Vegas, and that was go see the shows. Because I don't gamble. I mean, if I go to gamble, I'll be at like a nickel slot or I'll play a little roulette. But
Mhm.
I've been to Vegas, I've been to Reno, and I can actually tell you how much money I spent on gambling in both places. It was about $100.
Yeah, that's usually about like I try and give myself like play money. It's like, look, this is all you're getting, and then after this, it's done. Because guess what? The house is going to win. That's just the way that works.
I mean, the thing is quitting when you're ahead. If you get ahead, just call it quits. Find something else because
Yeah.
eventually you're going to lose because the house is always going to win because it's rigged against you. And that's okay. You know that going in.
Exactly.
It was one of the
So
interesting things. It was something interesting. I was reading, I think it was a documentary. This was a long time ago. I read this about how card counting uh, the way they got away from card counting was they started using multiple decks. So you couldn't count the 52 cards that were there. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true. Because like I said, I don't go gamble, so but
Yeah.
it was an interesting thing I read about. But it's been so long ago, I don't remember the details of it. I think I read that maybe 12, 13 years ago.
Well, Bert says to go anywhere else but Vegas. Apparently, Vegas has gone to crap. So,
Last time we were in Vegas, we only went because my wife and I were PCSing from, and for those of you who don't know what a PCS is, permanent change of station. I was being transferred from a base in California to a base in Florida, which, of course, was no small drive. So thankfully, they give you plenty of travel time. Thing was, my wife was almost 9 months pregnant, and we had two vehicles. So one of her family members, so her family came and helped. Her dad, her mom, and her brother helped us. So pretty much it was just her dad, me, and her brother driving. Of course, I didn't want my wife to drive for obvious reasons. We wanted her to be comfortable. Plus, we had 2 other children to take with us. And my son was so young, too. My God. Can't believe he's 15 now some days.
jeez.
Well, my oldest is about to be 22. And before I know it, my grandson will be 2. Actually, my daughter sent a video on Facebook, and he's running around her duplex, the duplex she lives in, and he's jumping up on the couch, and I'm like, yep, it's all over now, honey.
Mm-hmm. I can move around. It's over.
He did like my son did. He it's amazing how quick they go from crawling to walking. It's just amazing how fast that goes.
Yeah.
Said they get crawl. It's like they crawl around like crazy, and then they figure out, oh wait, I can walk. Oh, I fell down. Okay, let me get back up.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually got to see the first video of him doing his first walk across the room.
Wow.
It was his babysitter. She recorded it for my daughter so she could see it. And he got all the way across the room, like 20 feet. And I mean, he's a young kid. He's not even, he wasn't even, whatever. I don't remember how old exactly he was. I'm sorry. The whole months thing I've kind of gotten out of it since all my kids are grown. Or not my kids are grown, but you know what I mean.
I understand. Yeah, it's not.
I got a 22-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 12-year-old.
Like, yeah, months don't really count.
I will say this. My wife and I have obviously been raising our daughter right, because, she had a boyfriend who was slightly older. Yes, I know, people. You can judge me all you want for allowing that. Deal with it. It's my kids. But we had very strict rules in place for that. If he came over, my daughter's door had to be open, or they had to be out in the living room. No closed doors, none of that shit. And we told her that ahead of time. And we told him that. And I told her, I said, he better know how to shake a hand. Otherwise, we're already going to have problems. So he actually shook my hand and actually had a good grip. I'm like, she told you, didn't she? She goes, yeah, she did. But apparently he wanted to move a little faster than she wanted, and she broke up with him. And I was like, good.
Well, sometimes, it doesn't work out. Sometimes that's honestly probably for the better. So
I agree. But I like the fact that my daughter felt comfortable enough to be able to do that. Because there are some women who, unfortunately, don't feel comfortable to be able to do that. And that's sad.
Yeah, I'm yeah, because women should just feel that they should have the ability to choose what to do and who to be with, and it's just like, look, it's not working out. Let's just move on. So
Yep, I 100% agree. So, but yeah, I was very proud of her. I said, I'm proud of you for realizing that.
mm,
Now, if only my
well,
oldest would get over her ex boyfriend, that would be nice. But that's a whole different ball of wax there.
yeah, yeah. Did you say what your oldest is 22, right?
She's about to be 22 in a few days.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, her birthday's the 23rd. She was actually born on Thanksgiving because the year
Oh,
she was born, Thanksgiving fell on it.
that's like my mother. She's actually born. Her birthday's on the 26th of November, so that's why I'm flying down to Vegas because she and my brother live in Vegas.
Ah,
Otherwise, yeah, otherwise I'd never go
younger
to
brother?
Vegas. Yeah, younger brother. So he and I
Yeah, she's
are.
about to be. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, I actually lost my train of thought. No worries.
No worries. Yeah, my brother's 2 years younger than I am,
Okay.
and I think out of was always told my brother and I this that we were the because my father he is one of four brothers, and the rest of the brothers all had girls, and my father was the only one who had two boys, my brother and I. So uh,
My uncle. Okay, so let me put it this way. Let me paint you a picture here real quick. The family dynamic of my family when it comes to my dad. His mom and dad, my grandma and grandpa, who have passed, were previously married and both had two kids by a previous marriage. So they both had two different kids. And then when they got married, they had my dad. So my dad had, basically half brothers and sisters. He never had a full brother or sister.
mhm.
And the only one I have any contact with is I actually have two Uncle Steves, an Aunt Regina, and an Aunt Rowena. And yes, I say aunt. If I say aunt, that means I'm talking about an aunt.
Mhm. I understand.
So that was interesting when I found that out. But I have no contact with any of the other ones. I don't think I've ever had any contact with my Aunt Regina, and fuck, I don't know. They didn't show up for the funeral, so they didn't
Oh,
show up for any funeral. So there you go.
yeah.
My Uncle Steve's. Now that's the thing. I have two Uncle Steve's. One PH, one V. One lives in Colorado. One lives in Bunker Hill, Illinois, and that's the one I have the most contact with. He's a retired Navy.
Okay.
And I was close with him mainly because, and I still talk with him because my cousin, one of his three kids, he had three kids, Sean, Holly, and Ayla. Holly died in 1999 in a car accident. He has no contact with Sean at all. In fact, that was estranged even from the beginning. When I knew them, when I got older, I realized that their relationship had been estranged. His first wife, I guess, I got told, I only have one side of the story there, but I got told she poisoned the well for him when it came to Sean and Holly. I
Oh,
can't,
okay.
I can't confirm that. That's way outside my area. So I know there's probably more to the story than what I've been told, but getting anything out of my family, getting the truth out of my family is a fucking like I'd rather get my tooth pulled again.
I can understand that. I mean, I've been trying to find out more about my own family history, and it's just my father's side was so tight-lipped about everything. You just couldn't get anything out of them. So,
That's the same. Yeah, that's the same with my family. And that was one of the biggest problems I had growing up was Um, something I had to learn because I've been telling my wife for years. I said, I want to break this cycle. And she goes, the cycle in my family, I want it broken. And she goes, what? And I said, we don't keep everything hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my family basically kind of raised us to, you don't ever talk about family outside the family, ever.
Right.
And that was so ingrained into me. It took me until I finally, it took me until I was in my mid 20s before I was like, I don't like this. I don't want that to be my family. I don't want to, if we need help, we need help.
Mhm.
I'm not going to let my pride get in the fucking way.
Right. I mean, yeah, I understand. It's just there's just no time for the bullshit. So
Oh, yeah, exactly. As far as my dad, shit, I haven't talked to him in months. Believe it or not, the last time I talked to him was when a repair shop, I shit you not, a repair shop called me and asked if I knew who my dad was. They go, "Are you this person? Are you this person? You know him?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's my father. What's going on?" They're like, "Well, 10 days ago, your father was beaten up, and somebody tried to steal his moped, and they beat him up pretty bad. And I know my dad. That means he put up a fight, and I know he would have. And they didn't get the moped, but they damaged it to where he got a repair person. They said, yeah, your dad was really fucked up in the vehicle, so we had to take him to the hospital. And literally, my dad walks in. I knew nothing about this. My dad literally walked in while I was talking to that lady on the phone. She goes, I think your dad just walked in. And then my dad talks to me for all of 5 minutes, blows it off like it's no big deal, and I haven't heard from him since. And his cell phone and his cell number, I still can't get a hold of.
Jesus. Is that typical? I mean,
no. I know what I'm almost certain I know what the problem is. He got his phone stole, and either one of two things. He is too stubborn to call me for whatever reason. But I think the most likely option is he ended up getting a new phone number and he doesn't remember mine. And for some reason can't figure out he's got me as his emergency contact for like 5-6 different people that have all called me. And I literally had his Social Security lawyer call me and say, do you know where he is? We're trying to contact him. He has court this day to, talk about his disability claim. I'm like, I have no way of getting a hold of him. I'm like, I'm not even 100% sure he's still in the same city that I last knew. I'm pretty sure he is, but I tried calling the homeless shelters. There was no, I literally at one point called the homeless shelters. Nobody answered. Nobody got back to me. I called the morgue and I called the jail because that's really all I can do. My father has no social footprint whatsoever.
Yeah, and that's typical. I mean, that's to be expected. They wouldn't exactly have that.
Take care. No, take care, Cat.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. I really want to not care. I really want to not care. And God knows I've tried not to care. I'm just not capable of it.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Snow's coming in. It's light, but it's coming in.
I don't think we have any snow coming. We had some flurries the other day. But I told my wife we're going to have to actually I need to check tomorrow as well. Thanks for reminding me to check the weather. Okay, so for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, we're going to have to run the pipes to make sure they don't freeze.
Yep.
Because we're looking at 19, 16, and 22. It's like, okay, we're going to have to run the water.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like here.
We're at 29 right now. What's your temperature at? Probably pretty similar.
Yeah, I would say so. I think we're at, let me pull it up here. We're roughly, I don't care about the World Cup right now. I care about my temperature. Son of a bitch. Go away. It says it's 23 right now.
Ooh, you got a cold in. Ours is probably. Oh, ours is 29. Feels like 20. Well, yeah, we do have 7 mile per hour winds, so that'll do it.
Yep, that would do it.
And it's freaking cold out this. It was like this week. This week is really when the cold hit,
Mm-hmm.
because I wear this green fleece that I have from my time in the Air Force. And normally that was almost all I ever wore when wintertime in like Florida and South Carolina. That was like the heaviest coat I did. I didn't even have a heavy coat because there was no reason for it. And then I got up here, got back to Indiana after a very long sabbatical from being from the Midwest. And first winter when we got here in February, I was like, okay, I either need a Wrangler coat or I need a Dick's coat. Because I'm like, I need a thicker coat.
Yes.
So I picked up a Wrangler one, and so Monday I walk outside and it's snowing, and I step outside and I feel the cold and the wind. I'm like, walk right back in, take the fleece off, and put the Wrangler jacket on.
Yeah, it's just like, well, I'm not doing that.
And I didn't know how deep the snow was going to get, so I did actually put my winter boots on, which I would prefer not to drive in them because it really messes up my feel for my pedal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would imagine that's why I try and not wear like certain things because yeah, they do. It does feel a little bit. I don't want to say constricting, but holy shit.
It just doesn't. Well, you know how when you drive, you have a certain feel for your pedal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So wearing those, and I've never drove in them before, and I did that, and I was like, okay, that's not happening again.
Yeah.
Just mainly because I couldn't feel the accelerator, as comfortably as I normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing that again. And one of the reasons I prefer driving my truck over my wife's van, besides the fact that I own a truck, is my wife's accelerator pedal is way more sensitive than my truck.
Ooh.
So I've had a habit of sometimes when I've been like driving that van, I'll screech to tires, not realizing it at first. Because I'm not actually trying to. I'm so used to the level of resistance my truck has.
Right. So it's just, yeah. No, I get you.
You work today?
Yeah, I work today. I have a therapy session here at 9 o'clock my time. So I have like an hour.
About 10 minutes.
Well, about 10 minutes, and then I have to get off of here and then get ready. I thought LDG would be coming up today, but I guess he just caught. I guess he might have.
He's
just
probably working on something.
Yeah. Do that, or he might just fell asleep. Either way, I'm sure he'll get up and be like, "Hey, Camp, I need you to help. I need you to come on and finish this with me." Which.
So is anybody else going to play Risk, or is it just going to be me, you, and a couple of AIs?
It might just be you and I and a couple of AIs. Okay. If anybody else wants to come up, they're more than welcome to.
Cool beans.
But yeah, this would be the time mostly where we do, I guess, do a little bit of political discussion in the beginning. And just for Mama Pray's sake, if Bird's listening, I have an alternate. Oh, come on. I have an alternate solution for when Mama Pray's listening, and that is that NB and I will just have a shared private list of our certain favorite actresses that we like to enjoy. So.
Oh shit, that's right. I got to make that list.
Yep. Just in case Mama Pray's listening,
So. Oh man. It's the problem with the winter, man, when it's extremely cold and you're trying to keep the house a certain temperature, always causes the coughing fits.
Yeah.
Um, I gotta call the propane people. I'm at 40%. It's November, so I've already locked in my rate for this year.
That's good. They
So
usually they usually charge it more, I guess.
they send you an option. They sent it. I didn't get it. I didn't pay attention to it the first year. I'd never dealt with a propane tank,
Mhm.
but they generally send you an option like a lock-in rate. It's like if you take this plan here, they give you a couple plan options. Like you'll be locked in at this rate, you'll be locked in at this rate, you'll be locked in at this rate. So no matter what the price of propane is right now, because propane, for those of you who don't know, is like gas. It fluctuates very much. And when you're filling up a big ass propane tank, it's not cheap.
Oh God, no.
My last propane fill was $900.
Jeez.
But that was last year. And like I said, we don't run the heat that much, but when it gets this cold, we got to keep the heat on at least to 64 in the
Yeah,
house.
you gotta keep the pipes from bad freezing.
Freezing, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Bert says,
then well, we
Bert says,
keep it.
hmm?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Let's say Bert says laugh out loud at that. So yeah, I think we're all set for doing our private chat of our favorite actresses. So I
Yeah.
think we're all good.
So well, what we have is, we just have it on a very low setting to just, basically keep the chill off. And everybody in the house has their own individual little space heater.
Oh,
Well, my house is because my house does not, the temperature does not go equally throughout the house because my house is actually two different houses, the old part of the house and the part that they added to it.
oh, hey, look, there's LDG. Hey,
Oh, hey,
LDG.
LDG. Yeah, my house is kind of big. My house is 2,500 plus square feet.
Ooh, that's a nice size.
It is. That's why we bought it. And well, that was one reason we bought it, even though it was a much older house. But we also got 1.43 acres of land,
Ah, I see.
which was my selling point.
That would be, yeah.
I always wanted a nice piece of land. Nothing too big. Just this is good. The only downside is I can't mow the lawn anymore because my wife won't give up the ride lawnmower. I mentioned this at the gas station I go to regularly, and I said, I swear to God, I can't. I swear to God, my wife got on the ride lawnmower one time, and now she won't give it up. And the lady this lady, she works for her mom because her mom owns the store, and she said, "Oh yeah, that's relaxation time." She goes, "I mow 3 yards, man. I love it." It's like that's time to think, get some music on, relax.
Yeah.
And
Just like,
it takes about anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours to mow our lawn. Just depends.
yeah, I mean, it's just the sheer size, you know. But yeah, I remember having a ride lawnmower, the good old days.
This was my first one.
Oh,
I'd never had a ride lawnmower. When I was in South Carolina, I didn't actually mow my own lawn. I hired it. I hired it out to a gentleman who I became friends with.
hmm.
Let me put it this way: he'd come every 2 weeks. We got along great. Nice guy, retired Air Force. I was still active duty, and yeah, great guy. Just really good guy. He'd come out every 2 weeks, mow the lawn.
Hmm.
I hated, man. I was actually gutted having to tell him that we were moving.
Oh,
It was good to talk to. He was a fun guy. Did a great job on the lawn and everything. And my wife and I got here, and once summertime hit, we were trying to buy a riding lawnmower.
Mm,
And bud, I couldn't find a fucking riding lawnmower anywhere. I'm not
that's strange.
joking. I went to Lowe's. I went to Home Depot. I went to Tractor Supply. All the riding lawnmowers were gone. I ordered one from another like Lowe's to get delivered there, and it was like sold. And when there were any um, riding lawnmowers available, uh, I'd go up there and I'd be like, okay, and they're like, they've all got sold signs on them. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I just pick the wrong year to move here? So
But
finally,
yeah,
I had to break. So finally, I had to break down and spend some big bucks on a zero turn because I was trying to avoid that.
mm,
But turns out that was the right decision to get. But still, that motherfucker was expensive. That's why I put it on the Lowe's card.
right.
Yeah, I don't have credit cards. I only have store cards.
Yeah, I learned my lesson the hard way with credit cards. So
I don't think, honestly, I haven't had a actual credit card. Son of a gun. Maybe going on 15 years now. I'm not kidding.
hmm,
I
that's
just
not bad.
No, it's not. It's just I've never had a reason to get one. My wife and I worked very hard because we both had losers in our last marriages who basically either didn't work or when they did work, it was their money.
Hmm.
And when I married her, we ended up with a lot of debt she incurred because of her divorce. There was none in mine because I just filed for bankruptcy about 6 months prior to my divorce.
Hmm.
So I didn't have any debt, but we managed to because we were both the same rank. We combined our accounts. I walked her through what I thought we could do to, work over the next few years to get rid of all that shit and start putting money and paying ourselves. And we've been doing that ever since. Which considering the cost of things right now, I'm glad we did, man. I'm glad we have that little bit of a nest egg.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how I'm gonna like. I know that retirement for me is at least 30 plus years away, but it's something I have to be thinking about now because who knows how much things are going to cost when it's time for me to retire. So,
Well, I tried to teach my airmen. I said, look, I can't teach you how to invest. I don't know anything about investing. I said, what I can teach you is how to pay yourself every paycheck.
mhm.
And I remember one of my airmen, I think an E1 or E2 or E3, was like, well, if I had the money you had, I would be able to save. I said, if I started thinking like I do now, back when I was your age, I'd have about 4 times the amount of money I have now. I said, trust me, what I'm telling you works if you just if you just listen.
Mhm. And that's the problem with a lot of people is that they don't listen. I'm a perfect example. I'm stubborn sometimes, more often than I like to admit. And, it's difficult for anything to get through the noggin here. But, you know, sometimes it does happen. And sometimes actually, like, we'll listen and be like, oh, okay, this is what I need to do. So,
My my thing is honestly, I don't really indulge in myself much. I tell people he's like really because every time they keep asking me about Christmas or birthday, I'm like, I have to really think about it because I'm pretty content with what I got.
exactly.
Right now I'm working on my house, and that's really my goal. So I
Mhm.
really don't there's not much materialistically I really desire.
I'm the same way at this point. Like, there's not a whole lot I need. Like, would I like maybe a bigger bong? Sure. That's maybe, but that's something I can easily go and get taken care of today if I really wanted to, but it's not an immediate need. There's not a whole lot I need right now. Like I'm very content with what I have. So I'm right there with you. Plus, my mother and I have gotten to this point now because I'm the same way. I'm very difficult to shop for. So we just gotten to the point where it's like gift cards. Just
Yep.
let me know where to go. Gift cards. And I'm like, that's perfect. Because in that way I can just say, you know, because just give me a Sam's Club gift card and I'm good. So I can use that for groceries.
Oh my God, dude. I mean, the gift card was like one of the greatest things ever created.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have like my 12-year-old and my 15-year-old, and yes, I spoiled my kids. I had the ability to do it, so I fucking did it.
Yeah.
I make no apologies about that. So they kind of look like, you know, there's not really that much they want. I showed you in the private chat what they're getting, but they've learned the art of being patient for it.
Mm. You know, I should show you. Um, I'll pull it up one of these days if I can remember where I put it. Um, I've learned to do patience. Gift cards are the biggest scam. Come on, LDG. If you know, I don't know how
Now
good.
those Visa cards can be a pain in the ass.
Yes, the Visa ones. Yes, I admit. But if I get like a gift card, let's say, I'm trying to think here. If I get a Target gift card, or let's just go be even basic. Let's just say a Walmart gift card. Like I know I can get something at Walmart. I know I'll be using all of it. So it's not really a scam, but
Yeah, I'm missing the scam part. My
oh, here he
wife even,
comes.
the Visa cards are a pain in the ass. That's why nobody
All
uses them.
right.
That's why they suck.
All right. All right. Let's set this straight, okay? Gift cards are the biggest scam, right? So, what do gift cards end up doing? You got a whole bunch of people buying gift cards for a whole bunch of people who are buying gift cards for a whole bunch of people. So, if I give you a $20 gift card and you get me a $20 gift card, we just paid tax to buy those gift cards to give each other $20. What part of that is not a scam? Like they're making so much money off of selling because a $20 gift card isn't $20. It's $20 plus some, right? Because they got to make their money selling the card. And then if everybody just
but
keeps
if I
giving
give
people,
somebody a Walmart gift card and I get a Subway gift card, that's a completely different thing.
yeah. So just give me the $20. Why pay extra to give a gift card that is not only a pain in the ass to empty out when you're getting down to the last dollar or something like that, but you're just giving each other gift cards? Like it doesn't make sense whatsoever. Just give me the $20 in a card. What happened to the good old days of just giving a card with $20 in it? It don't need a gift card. Now I can spend that $20 wherever I want. You didn't have to spend tax or anything extra buying that for me, except for a freaking nice little card with a cute little whatever, Walmart card. It is the hugest scam. Gift cards are fucking joke. They don't serve any purpose other than making sure companies get your money. That's it. That's the only thing a gift card does. Now, if you were to say, if a gift card, okay, so I would reverse that if it was like, all right, hey, this $20 gift card is $15. Now, if they did something like that, they could figure out a way to do it. But if they figured out a way to make it less, then that's good.
Like what Cody guy says, if I just buy a gift card, it's $50. Straight up $50. I don't pay a tax. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's extra here. In Florida, when you buy gift cards, it's never the amount. It's always more than the amount.
You don't pay a state tax. All you have is an 8% sales tax. You got nothing.
I don't know if it's. I don't know when I say the word tax. I think the person who's selling it is making that money. Maybe not necessarily a government tax, but I mean, I'm talking from experience. I go to Walmart right now and buy a $50 gift card. It comes out to more than $50 to purchase that $50 gift card.
Well, what does it come out to?
It's like a couple extra bucks.
Okay, I mean, that may be Florida, but I've never experienced that. At least I don't recall experiencing that. I don't even recall experiencing that in Florida, but I can't remember if I ever bought a gift card in there.
Yeah, no, I mean, we did this last year, and I couldn't believe how much. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. A gift card, if a gift card is to guarantee that company that you bought the gift card for, like a Subway gift card, right? If that is to guarantee that money goes to Subway, right? They're getting a value from that. So the
Who's
gift
getting the
card should
value,
be
though?
actually less.
But
Subway
who's
is.
getting the value?
Subway is, not you.
Subway is franchise owned 100%.
Whatever.
Subway,
Okay,
the
it
Subway
doesn't matter.
Corporation.
It doesn't matter.
does.
It's for a company.
No.
Let's just
If
use
I
a
go spend money,
non-franchise
if I go,
then.
no, hold on a second. If I get a Subway gift card and I go to my local Subway, I'm paying for the franchise owner. I'm paying the franchise owner. He's the one who pays his percentage to the company for the right to have that ability to sell Subway products.
Yes.
But there is no Subway in America, or as far as I know, anywhere that is corporate owned. It is a 100%.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, NB. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
as a
matter,
capitalist,
NB.
It does matter.
No, they're getting the money, NB. And not to mention that the franchisee, the franchisor, or whatever the hell you want to call it, they could treat. I mean, they have to listen to the rules of whatever Subway says. So if they could even do something where it's like, okay, well, you have your quarterly income, but now we have a separate income from gift cards, right? They could do whatever the hell they want. That's the way it's set up. The point of a gift card is to guarantee that money goes to whatever that gift card is. It's a Walmart card or an AT&T card or a Facebook card. Don't care. It's to guarantee that those people get that money. That is value to them. They have a guarantee purchase, which could later lead to more purchases. So if that's the case, then a gift card should be cheaper.
People ask for those things. If people want those gift cards for those specific places, I don't see what the problem is giving them the gift card versus the cash. Because if you give them the gift card for the specific place they asked for, they're going to spend the money there. You give them cash, they might forget what they were going to do with that cash and spend it somewhere else.
Exactly. And what's the point anyway? Just give them the freaking money. But if they're guaranteed to get that money, then a gift card should technically cost less than what it's for. You know, even if it's just a few dollars, they can find a way to make a profit from that and make the gift card less than what it actually is.
So
not one for one or etc.
So what if they make a profit? Consumers want.
They're supposed to make a profit, NB.
What is the problem? There is a market for this. That's what the free market is.
There's a market because, dude, people buy poison. People buy poison, NB.
Until they're activated.
Okay? People buy poison, NB. So just because there's a market for it doesn't mean jack squat. People will straight up buy
if you're
poison.
a libertarian or not.
Okay? I mean, look at smoke, cigarettes, right? You're buying poison to kill yourself. Okay, so anything can become a market. That I don't care whether or not it's a market or not. They figured out how to sell shit, for God's sakes. Look at the movies today. Most movies are shit today. They figured out how to sell you shit, and you like it, and you go back and you go back.
Have you seen the box office returns? Black Panther lost almost 70% from Friday to Sunday. Okay, so don't tell me people are going to watch shit.
Well, they are.
Well, some people may be going to watch crap, and not the majority of people, because I'm firmly convinced, based on just what I saw this past weekend, that movie is not going to break $1 billion. It's not going to be the $1 billion powerhouse the first movie was.
As long as they break even or make a small profit, they're fine. Everyone gets paid. You know, and one example of a bad movie, when you're talking about how many people went to see, you know, a lot of other bad movies, and then they made their profit. They figured out how to sell shit. Okay, that was my point. They know how to make a bad movie and still get profit off of it.
Okay.
Now, yeah, you might have the occasional bad movie where it actually loses money, like Matrix 4. Or maybe this. I wasn't keeping up with Wakanda,
I actually liked Matrix 4.
Oh God. Oh man, I'm sorry.
I knew
It's-
that was going to be a punch in your gut. I knew you were going to get pissed about that. Dude, I hated 2 and 3. I fucking hated 2 and 3. I actually thought this movie redeemed 2 and 3. Or if I would just want to do my option, which I will do, I'll watch Matrix and then I'll watch the last one because that actually was a better fucking story.
Oh my God. Where am I? I gotta pinch myself. Thinking
Deal
of
with
fucking
it. I
Twilight
don't agree
Zone.
with you on that. We're
You know,
geeks. We're allowed to
if
disagree, LDG.
if the Twilight Zone had a Twilight Zone, that's where I'm at right now. Okay, that movie was
Hey,
an obvious.
you're gonna run across the geek once in a while who actually liked the movie. I don't care that you guys don't like the movie. Okay, I'm well past the point of caring about what other people like that don't like that I like. I'm done with that.
Yeah,
shit.
well,
I'll listen to your
but
point of view. I will listen. I will happily listen to your point of view and why you thought the movie sucked. As long as you're willing to hear why I thought it was good, we can still do that. We can still be geeks and respectfully disagree. Then we're good.
yeah, I mean that's fine if you like it. I mean, I don't have to repeat myself a million times. If you like something,
No,
that's
I
fine
know
and
you hated
dandy.
the movie.
but-
I know you hated the movie. I understand, and I've heard why you hated the movie, and I respect why you don't like it. I really do, LDG. I'm not trying to give you shit, but I'm not going
Yeah.
to sit here and hide the fact that I actually liked the movie.
God, I cringe when I hear that. Anywho, yeah, I just wanted to come on and say, yeah, gift cards are literally right now, they are the biggest scam out there. They make no sense. You ask anybody that you give a gift card to, anybody, would you rather have the money or a fucking gift card?
Actually,
Pretty sure
majority of
most people would
I
rather
know
have
want
the money.
gift card. Actually, majority of people I know, I've actually asked them if they wanted cash or gift cards, and they said gift cards.
Okay, do they like Matrix 4 too?
The only person my wife and I liked it. That's the only person we're the only two people that matter. My daughter loves all of Game of Thrones. I think it was boring as fuck.
I'm sorry. I'd change my mind of gift cards if they figured out how to make it cheaper. That would be a plus for the people.
I can understand that. I can understand. I just don't see it as a scam because people know what they're buying.
Well, they think they know. That's the thing. They think they know what they're buying. What they're really buying is behind the scenes.
Little manipulation never hurt anyone.
You know they're doing it. You know they have to be doing it. They're doing it for their own.
You do remember you're talking to a sociopath, right? Of course I know how these people think.
Well,
all right, let me see.
Note,
what?
I'm going to go ahead and.
Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, you're running behind, aren't you, buddy? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I just want to listen to the conversation. I was going to give it. I usually give myself an extra 15 minutes just for fluff in case anything like this happens.
No, but I actually like that, LDG. That was actually a very spirited talk, I thought.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. NB, I'll send you the link for the chat tomorrow morning, and we'll be playing Risk. LDG, let me know about tonight. We'll see about if you want to play again tonight. I should
continue.
Be free this evening.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure. Yeah, I'm definitely down.
All right, sounds good.
LDG,
All right, everybody.
you gonna go play Risk?
What tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is that tomorrow? Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah. I might pop over.
Okay, awesome.
Sounds
I
good.
might pop over. We'll see.
All right,
Alrighty.
I'll let you guys. You guys normally continue in the background. I'll let you guys have your talk, and I will head out. MKG,
All right.
always great to see you. Gives me something to look forward to. Thanks for having me around. I'll see you tomorrow when we play some Risk.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, NB, for being up here. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Have a good one. All right, LDG, we will reconvene this evening to get our Civ 6 game on.
Sweet.
On. All right,
It
everybody.
definitely. Take it easy, guys. Nope, not
All right.
good.
All right, sorry about that. All right, everybody.
Later.
This is Captain MKG signing off. Take care.